everyone, how are you? In today's video, I'm going to show you a recipe of dates puree. Since I committed to a healthier lifestyle, I completely replaced white sugar with dates or jaggery, and sometimes I also use stevia, but dates are my favorite. They are the most delicious option when you're replacing sugar. Of course, they taste very different from white sugar, but when I compared, I made a few different recipes, desserts or smoothies with dates or stevia. I definitely prefer the taste of dates in a smoothie or in a lot of different desserts. And you can use dates as it is. You don't really need to make them into a puree for all the recipes. For example, if you're making a smoothie, then you can just soak dates for a few hours and add them in the smoothie and blend it all together, and that works. But the drawback there is that if you, after making the smoothie, when you try it and you feel that it's not sweet enough, then you can't really add dates in the smoothie now once you've already blended it. So if you have dates puree handy, then you can just add as much as you want even after the smoothie is made. And same with a lot of other desserts and puddings. Some recipes it won't be possible for you to put dates in them, and you will have to make a puree first. And the advantage of making dates puree is that firstly it's very easy to make, it's delicious, and it's very easy to store. It will last in the fridge for about 4 to 5 days. It stays fresh. If you need to keep it longer, then you can refrigerate it for, I think, 3 to 4 weeks. That's how long I have tried. I did notice that after 4 weeks, the sweetness reduced a little bit, but it was still absolutely fine and perfect for use. The good thing about freezing dates puree is that it doesn't become very hard. So once you make the puree and you freeze it, you don't need to worry about taking out from the freezer and thawing the amount that you need. Because it stays soft. So whenever you take it out after a few days or a week or two, you can just scoop it out nicely with a spoon and use as much as you need. The only thing you need to be careful about is the amount of water you use to make the puree. Because if you put too much water while making the puree and you freeze it, then it does become crystal-like and a bit hard. So I'll show you in the video, and just be careful. That's the amount of water we need to add while making the puree, and it will stay soft in the freezer.
First, we need to soak the dates in just enough water. Don't put more water than required to just cover the dates. Then remove the seeds. After 4 hours, the dates will be really soft and the seeds will come out very easily. So I'm putting the dates directly in the blender and seeds I'm taking out. Be careful not to put any seeds in the blender accidentally like I just did. Because if you have a seed in the blender, then the blender blades will really get damaged with that, because the date seeds are really hard. Once you've removed all seeds, don't discard the soaking water. We will use this soaking water itself to blend the dates, because all the sweetness of the dates has now gone into the soaking water, and if you make puree using this, then it will have a nice texture, and of course it will taste a lot sweeter. Blend with little water at a time. If you add too much, and then the date puree might become very thin, and if then you freeze it, then it will turn like a crystal and become very hard. So start by adding little water at a time. Once it's ready, it should have a consistency like this. This consistency is ideal to use it as it is for desserts or smoothies, and to refrigerate for a few days or to freeze for 2-3 weeks in the freezer.
I made this a few days ago and put it in the freezer, and you can see the ice on the container. So it's frozen dates puree, and when I just put the spoon in, it's just nice and soft. This is few days old. After a few weeks, it does become a little harder than this, but it's still very easy to scoop it out and use the amounts that you want and freeze the rest back in. I hope you will try this recipe. It's very easy and very convenient and handy. Anytime you're making desserts, you just need to take out the container from the freezer, take out a few spoons and use it. Do let me know in the comments once you try it how it comes out.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then do follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. On both these places, I share a lot of healthy tips and vegan recipes.